Hello, everybody. My name is Laura Key. I am also known as the Realty Goddess. Thank you for joining me today. I am a real estate expert and I am here to help you and to make it a joyous and wonderful and fun thing when you are buying your home. I have been in the business since 2006. I've been licensed in 3 states, currently Colorado, California, Florida. So I'm coast to coast. I know a little bit about the market, and it is my job to share what I know with you so that you can be successful when you are ready to purchase your home. Guys, I got a home before I got into real estate, and it was a horrendous experience. I had a horrible agent, I had a horrible time figuring things out. I ended up finding my own home without my agent, and agent still helped me but showed up to the closing in sweats. And I don't want you to have the same experience that I did. So when I got into real estate, I made it a point to do everything opposite of what my agent did and how my agent treated me, and that is to educate you on the process and to make it fun. So today we're actually going to talk about 3 myths of home buying that most people fall into to believe because someone is whispering in their ear, or they read it somewhere, or a friend of a friend of a friend has advised them. But I'm here to tell you what I actually see and what I know in the real estate trenches. And these 3 myths are common, and I want to help dispel them for you so that you can understand that not everything that you hear is the truth. So let's start with number one. Myth number one: the house that you want has been on the market for a long time, so you bet you can get it for a much lower price. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, especially when you have a bull-headed seller. They are not willing to move. They may have priced their home too high. They are just determined that their home is worth whatever it is that they're putting on the market. It could be on the market because of that. It could be on the market because it's just a strange location and not that many people like that area, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't fit into your lifestyle. And it could also mean that it has been in escrow or under contract a couple of times, and maybe the buyers just could not perform. It is not always the situation of the house. If the buyer can't perform, then the seller also suffers with the days on the market. But a good agent will research that house. They will speak to the listing agent. They will get the backstory for you so that you can make the best offer possible. And that may not necessarily be what the asking price is, but every home is different and every story is different. So it's something that you must discuss with your agent, that they can help you make the right decision. Number two, I want to look at foreclosed homes because I just know that they're a bargain and the banks really need to unload them. No, ma'am. No, sir. That is not always the case. Banks are also in the business of making money. And a lot of the times they have lost a lot of money during the foreclosure process. Just because you find out that someone's home was foreclosed on for a certain price, let's say a home was foreclosed upon for 300,000, the bank took it back. That's how much was still owed the bank. Doesn't mean that they're just going to turn it around and sell it for $300,000 to you. There are legal fees, there are title fees, there are list pendants, there may be mechanic liens. I don't know those. And I think you need to follow me so that you can learn what these things are. I got you. I got you. So if you don't know what those are, follow me. You'll learn that in this process. But the bank does spend a lot of money on the homes that they get back, including the government. HUD homes are also foreclosures. So it's not necessarily true that you're always going to get a bargain. Banks want to get market value. So if that person had owned the home for 20 years and they bought it for 300,000 and they just kept putting loans on it and take it back, or lost the home, that home may still be worth now six, seven, 800,000. So the bank will put it on the market for the market value. So that is not true that you're always going to get a bargain if you only shop for foreclosed homes. So once again, your agent will help you figure this out, and she or he will also be able to help you make the best offer for you. Number three. Well, I like that house a lot, but with this market, I bet it'll still be there when I decide to buy it. That usually is something that people think about when it is a buyer's market. What is a buyer's market? It means there are more homes than there are buyers. At this point of this recording, and this is September of 2022, we are in a shift, but it is still very much a seller's market. So that means there's more buyers than there are sellers selling homes. So you may run into multiple offers. But when we get into this situation, which I'm now actually starting to see, guys, where we're starting to shift a little bit, the market, the houses are staying on the market a little longer. If you don't move on that house, someone else will. If you liked it that much, what makes you think that someone else is not going to like it equally? And you don't want to miss the boat. So don't get so frozen in your thoughts of the myths that we have just discussed. It could mean that you're losing your dream home. There are ways around it. There are ways to get through it. There are ways to make the best decision for you and your family when you are ready to buy. So just don't assume that those things that you have been told are true in the market. I know a little bit. It is my job. It is my job as a realtor to represent your interests and to do my best to protect you along the way. So if you're pursuing the home ownership dream and you're ready to start now, please get in touch with me. I don't care what state you're in, I got you. And I will be there to help you all along the way. I have many free resources, many free classes that you should be following me on so that you can get educated. Yeah, take it. This is what I'm doing. An educated buyer is a smart buyer, and a smart buyer is an educated buyer. So, who am I? I am Lori Key, also known as the Realty Goddess, and I wish you nothing but love, light, and blessings. Why not go out on a limb? Isn't that where the fruit is? Yes, it is, and how sweet it is. Mwah. Peace. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.